It was a night full of stars. We sat on a bench, leaning on each other's shoulders, looking up at the sky. Your profile brighter than the street lights, shone more than anything that night. You were glowing. That star's mine, you said lately with a grin, and beside it I quietly chose a star for myself, the one that always follows you, the clingy constellation that was me, never letting go of you. You laughed and said, I'm the puppy constellation, lonely without you, lost without you. And with those words my nose stung a little, I don't know why. Our constellations look just like each other, even from afar. They always seem side by side up in the sky, and down here too. We were always together. Who created constellations, I wonder? Did they already know about us? Up in the night sky, tiny destinies that look like you and me. We're pulling each other closer. When autumn nights come again, we'll still be smiling under the same stars, looking at the same sky, remembering each other's constellations, sharing this feeling in the flow of time, smiling like stars in the sky. Our constellations will never change, even as time passes. Wherever we are, we'll be the light that finds each other each night beneath those stars, thinking of you, dreaming under the same sky. One by one, the names we gave our stars, childish maybe, but filled with sincerity beneath the quiet autumn sky. You are my puppy star, and I'm your clingy star, forever shining with you. I met you again today. We stay long at the library, flipping through pages together, reading aloud lines we both liked. And just like that, time slipped past us again. We dropped by a bookstore, you handed me a book of poems. You like this poet, right? You said with a smile, and I simply nodded. At that moment, I felt a lump in my throat. As always, that alley where we say goodbye, you walked me home, then turned to go your own way. It was always like that, but today something felt different before your back faded away. I turned around, and right then you turned to the moment our eyes met. Without a word, we started to run toward each other down that night street. Through the dark alley we left, because it was so sudden, because it felt so good. No words were needed. From the path we always parted on, we had chosen the same road at last. So your back would no longer grow distant. I could run after you every day from now on. No more lonely nights. At the end of the alley there'll be nights with you. That night we turned around and ran together with a clear resolve we'd never made before. Our hearts raced ahead faster than the season. This morning, you said you had to go on a business trip. You smiled and said you'd be back in a day. But in that moment, something inside me cracked just a little. It was the first time I felt this unease. I was fine during the day, kept busy with work, met people. But as evening came, the whole world turned unfamiliar. Familiar streets, a familiar cafe. But the emptiness without you felt strangely out of place. Sitting blankly in front of a cup of coffee, I kept checking my phone, only to find no messages. I sighed deeply, there was probably nothing wrong. Still, I worried anyway. Yesterday felt like 3 years. A single day without you was unbearably long. An evening without you filled my world with absolute silence. Maybe this is what love feels like. In the darkened room, I caught a glimpse of myself in the window. Somehow I looked pitiful, my eyes seem to be searching for your shadow. Even to myself, I felt like a stranger. The day we first met, that smile of yours grabbed hold of me from somewhere at the end of this long day. I came to realize this heart waiting for you feels so empty. Today too is passing like 3 years, and tomorrow I'll wait for you again, even if every day feels this long and aching. Maybe this waiting is a gift you left me, because that's how much I love you. Beyond the curtain, the night sky opens, and with a slightly eased breath I'll drift back to you. When you return, I'll tell you all about how long this day has felt that yesterday. It felt like 3 whole years. On a rainy night, you gently said to me, there's something I haven't told you. And with those words, my heart quietly began to tremble. Eyes turned away, your story slowly unfolded. Childhood wounds, sorrows you couldn't speak of, you laid them bare from the darkness within. And still you stood before me, and still you said you'd love me. That confession spoke deeper than any word. Your confession made me cry, even without saying I love you. Your every word came down like tears, the path you took to arrive here. I felt it in my bones. You told me I never believed in love. That's why you were so cautious to come close. Even that hesitation felt precious now. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for being honest. Even the darkness in you, I can now hold it too. That night's confession completed us. Your confession reached deep held each other in silence, and in my tears love blew. We happened to stop by the Live Cafe by the lake, an Asian space. Songs I remember their golden days. We're still guarding the place. The people were quiet, only memories remained on the tables. When the stage lights dimmed and the old speaker played a song from the past, suddenly you stood up, exchanged a few words with the owner, picked up a guitar and sat on the small stage. In that moment I forgot to breathe. The light shone on you, the guitar strings trembled, and as the first verse began I knew right away this was something brighter than any stage I'd ever seen. The autumn song you shared, I was in that song, though you didn't say the word love. Every melody was calling my name. In that moment I was sure you were mine. The crowd held its breath, my hands clutched my heart. You didn't even lift your head, just immersed in the song. Your song was in the memory. It was this very moment, and every note was directed at me. That song moved me deeply. What you couldn't say in words, you delivered through your song. From that moment on, I decided not to hesitate. Love comes just like this. The autumn song you shared, the love song you shared, the song of you and me that you shared. This happiness of being one, I could only let my tears fall endlessly. The cafe grew lively, people clapped and called for an encore. I bowed my head in silence. You set down the guitar and came to me. In that moment the whole world came to me. I realized I was your song. How could I ever describe you that day with just words and melody? How could I ever describe that emotion of the day? feels so comforting with you by my side. Even the word end became beautiful. Time passes, the world changes, but our names will never fade. With this love alone, I could cross the entire universe. From the moment I held your hand, no distance felt far. Wherever the end may be, with you it's always a beginning. To the end of stars, with you even in life is dark, your gaze becomes my path. That is my universe. Even if there's no end, if it's you, I could walk forever. Even if we're born again among the dust of stars, we'd still remember each other's names, becoming each other's gravity. We'd pull close once more. Even at the edge of time, even when all light fades, when earth stands still and gravity disappears, we'll still call out each other's names, even in the silence beyond sound. To the end of stars, with you I'm never alone on this path. I'll be your way, you'll be my compass. Crossing 1,000 galaxies, we'll end up in each other's eyes. Even after all stars vanish, only one thing remains. The time I had with you, brighter than stars, warmer than darkness. That is our eternal promise. Walk with me in silence. The stars already know that we will stay together to the very end. The wind was crisp, the clouds drifted free, the sky stretched endlessly blue, and the leaves turned to dazzling flames. Everything about that day reminded me of you. There was sunlight in your gaze, your voice as soft as fallen leaves. Even the warmth in your touch felt like autumn itself. We walked in silence and only our glances met. That alone was enough. Time seemed to freeze, and in that moment forever didn't feel so far. If only this autumn could last forever, you and I staying in the season where bright smiles met across the breeze. Even a simple gesture made the world dance. Every little moment felt like a miracle. If only this autumn could last forever, like this unchanging love we share. Let us become each other's season, so under the same sky we'll always feel the wind together. The sunlight faded and the sky deepened. I held your hand tight and whispered, I hope this won't be our last autumn together. If only this autumn could last forever. The world was still so dark. We sat together in a quiet room, lit a single candle without a word, just looking into each other's eyes. We stayed in that light. You reached out your hand, placed it gently over mine. Let's remember this moment, you said, and with that something in me started to tremble softly. We didn't make big promises, only this, that we'd stay close like today. That even if darkness comes, it's okay, as long as we're together. We lit a candle in the dark and decided to look toward the same road. Even on the hard and distant days, this one flame will be enough, a single hope, lighting two hearts, guiding us all the way. Even when the world gets loud, let's walk at our own pace. Not too fast, not too slow, like the candlelight, steady, warm, lighting our nights together. If ever this light begins to flicker, let's hold hands again. That's our promise. So even with eyes closed, we'll still feel each other near. We lit a candle in the dark. Even if the world grows distant, we'll be closer. No more words are needed, just holding your hand, following this light, one step at a time. We'll keep walking on. The candle was small, but its light revealed it. chose the road together, becoming the brightest light in the darkest night. You sat quietly in front of me, hands folded, saying nothing, and my heart softened at the sight. That night both of us needed a prayer. I whispered a prayer for you, that your shoulders feel lighter, that even when alone you never feel prayed in silence. You had your eyes closed and then you said, when autumn comes my heart becomes still, and in that stillness I find you. Your words, they made my heart ache gently. On this autumn night, we prayed for each other, calling each other's name softly and slowly. With one glowing heart, we wish to walk this path together humbly. If someone's prayer can become another's everything, then I wanted to be your sky at night, so that your tears won't fall, so that your stillness won't shatter. I wanted to dwell in that prayer. This love to be blessed. The prayer of this autumn night began with our names, a vow where we protect one another. Each night, repeating like a sacred song, my prayers for you won't end. Even when seasons change, after the prayer, we simply sat there, no candle, no words, and yet it was the warmest place in the world, because it was our autumn night prayer. Even if you say nothing, I already know where your heart lingers, what you're quietly holding inside. I sit by the window tinted with autumn light and sing just for you today. I hope I'm not too become a candle in your lonely evening. Let all winds pass by you and rest with me. This song is a promise, even if I never sing it to the end. It flows toward you as a daily prayer, the most beautiful sincerity I carry inside me. Take this song, my love, like the final leaf of autumn, clinging not to fall. It holds everything that love alone could never fully express. I offer it to you. Each time the world grows quiet, I call your name. This heart, it longs to reach you before